grew up on her. I fell in love, but I did before that. Them say me nah man, drinking me feeling and drink water. Make me stumble on me head garden. Ain't no slowing down, no, I keep it rolling out. Smoking in my fucking rain, dancing to my fucking time. Feel like I'm purple, baby. It's all good, got the blood and the juice. Riding through the I love you so much, it's just like oxygen, and it's going through my head. A public meltdown, that should have put a record. Take all your possibilities, take away the limits, take your ideas and throw away all the gimmicks. Do the best with the air, the pills are kicking, the pills are kicking, 'cause I'm stuck in the sunshine. Yeah. I swear to God, you can dig up dead bodies and do whatever you want as long as you call them mummies. Oh, these are mummies. What are you talking about? They're from the 1950s. Yeah, they're mummies we found. Crazy. We got to do mummy news again. Every reason to bring back mummy news. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't dig bodies up in Trenton, New Jersey, and then just say they're mummies. They're not mummies. They're not wrapped up. They're not an Egyptian sarcophagi. What is this? You can't just say that like everything that you dig up is a mummy. All right, I'm back. Got new glasses. It'll be here in 2 weeks. Second. Oof. Okay. Okay. Oof. Family stuff. Not my family, Brighton's family. Yeah, these mummies. All right, go take care of it. It's okay. Stay calm. Come back when you're done. Jesus Christ. That commie took mummy news from us, says Cool Breeze. Fully aware. Okay. Okay, see you in an hour. Or so. Tough. Poor Brighton. All right, let's go. Mummies are trending, says Well Read Comics. Really? Well, this couldn't be why. I hate Paul Revo for ruining Comicsgate Kings by making an endless draw stream and then dipping. Paul came in, ruined the main CG show, and then bounced. You think it's ruined? Are you telling me that you don't like the draw streams? Are you telling me that we shouldn't do draw streams? Tonight was going to be villainous deeds. Last week was heroic deeds. Tonight could be like villainous action. Villainous, I don't know, villainous activities. But I mean, it's okay. Like, if you want to stop, I mean, I gotta always listen to you guys. See, the thing about Comicsgate Kings that I like is a lot of our critics talk about how we just waste time being angry on live streams, and it's not about comics. Well, that's all the Comicsgate Kings is about. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time, like, you know, all the other streams are us laughing and having a good time, talking about nonsense. But Comicsgate Kings is what Comicsgate's supposed to be. That's why we must protect it. I mean, I hate Paul Revoche too, but in a way, it's good. I'm so angry, grrr, says a damn it all to hell. Oh man, everybody's angry today. I'm happy. I got new glasses coming. And my eyesight has improved for driving. When it comes to driving glasses, I don't need them. My eyesight is 2020, but it's 2025, which is pretty good. The artist says, Mummy News, scientists discovered a prehistoric giant 60-foot Kraken octopus squid husk. I'll send you the link. Send me that link. M like moon, sunlight. Let's play it. Thanks to the artist. That's incredible. So Duran is currently in Vegas this Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, we'll do some Mummy News tonight because, you know, And then they go to Europe.
I agree with you. I agree with some of you who are like, you know, I was interested in what mummies were doing. And Paul Revo ruined it. That is serious. You know, people are not up to date with what's going on with mummies. And it's all because of Paul Revo. I like how suddenly, like, Comicsgate has turned against Paul Revo. But he wanted it that way. A lot of these guys go, well, that's what happens. You just disagree with Comicsgate in one little way, and then they attack you like dogs. And, I mean, if you're to look at Paul Revoch's behavior online right now, I mean, he's like begging. He is begging for Comicsgate to attack him. He is begging for it. He wants conflict. He wants drama. He wants agony. But, I mean, again, these guys do this and then they pretend they're the victims, you know. This is what happens, man. You just disagree with Comicsgate once and they attack you for it. Okay. You should rename Mummy News as Revoche News. Says 200 Watt Studio. Yeah, I sent you a coffee song request. Oh, thanks, Travis. I did not see it. Let me pull up my coffee. Yeah, I was just looking at videos of Indians getting hit by trains. That's all I was watching. Wow, thank you so much for $10, Travis Parrott. Play Frankie Lane Jezebel. I will. I'll pull that right up next. Feel free to send me some coffee chats if you'd like to do that instead of sending me a super chat. There we go. Paul is the black guy, right? Says Wazuru. Yes. He's the black guy. But I just want you to just take note, like, you know, Paul leaves. Everybody's kind of like, all right, whatever. Then Paul comes back and he's like, you know, you have to admit, it's like he's just a troublemaker now. Just talking shit. Trying to start fights. And then, you know, just remember this, because he will come back and say, all I tried to do was leave, and Comicsgate doesn't let you leave. They attack you. That's what they do over and over again. This is the playbook. Tiresome. Richard Embry, Rega. For a career in tatters and shreds, says 200 Watt Studio. Yeah, I guess so. I don't even know what his career is. Lil Lou says he started it. Exactly that. Feel the sunlight on me. I really need to know if I am right or wrong. I feel the sunlight on me. I feel the sunlight on me. Time's passing by. I'm hanging on and on. Like to realize. Well, heck, Lou says it's always the other side that shoots first, not you guys. Yeah, that's because we're not looking for attention. Pretty funny. What's his name? William Perdomo called you guys low IQ, and he says that what he said, these guys act like they're making Raphael's Sistine Chapel. And that's why it takes so long to make a book. He said Raphael painted the Sistine Chapel. And then he called you guys low IQ in the same post. Don't know why she just says, totally forgot Paul until now. No one cared. I know. Yeah, it's true. It's in 2 bags. Like they put it in bags for you. Oh, you don't know where you put it in the house? Is it in the microwave? You were eating your soup and you forgot where you put it? Baby. There are only a few places that it could be. I mean, did you walk around the house looking? Did you go upstairs? There's bread everywhere? Oh, because you were eating the bread. The Italian loaf of bread. Do you want me to come up and help you find it? Oh, you fell. Oh, was it like yesterday when you fell asleep with salad? It's not spilled somewhere, is it? Do you want me to come up and help you? You're so funny. Baby, now everybody knows that you fell asleep while you were eating soup and you lost your soup. I'm live right now. I'll come up and help you if you want. All right, I'll help you. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. It's a very strange day. I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. Let me just collect myself here. Here we go. Huh. Hello, hello. Yeah, she put it in the air fryer. Without a pair of paws, it was you. Jezebel, it was you. If ever an angel fell, Jezebel, it was you. Jezebel, it was you. If ever a pair of eyes promised paradise, deceiving me, grieving me, leaving me blue, Jezebel, it was you. If ever the devil's plan was made to torment man, it was you. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, she, like, Andrea was like, we went to the supermarket and she got like a nice crab bisque and a loaf of Italian bread. She was like, I can't wait to eat this. Let's go home and eat this. And I was like, okay. So drove her home, and then I said I'm gonna go to work. Came down here, and Yeah, like she just apparently like she opened the soup, she put it somewhere, and then sat down and fell asleep. She didn't even remember where she fell asleep. So where did you fall asleep, in the bed or on the couch? She said, I don't remember. So we're looking everywhere for it. It would be in the microwave. That's where it should be. But it was in the air fryer. She put the whole container in the air fryer, didn't turn it on, and just left it there. She said, I think I'm going to need some help soon. Whew.
Jezebel, it was you. If ever the devil's plan was meant to torment man, it was you. Night and day, every way. Jezebel, Jezebel.
Invariant says, why this angle looks boring. This angle of the drawing looks boring? Oh, I don't know. You think so? Uh, Crazy Cat says, have you seen Liam's show with Oz? It's pretty good. They got good banter. Oz is really good with Liam. No, I have not watched it. But they did a good show together way back when. I got people saying, didn't you see what Liam said about this person or that person? Man, no, I don't, no. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention to like what Liam is doing.
Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot red he could feel. A bolt of fear went through as they thundered through the sky.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And he heard their mournful cry. Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, and shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that hurt, but they ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting flaming fire. As they ride on, hear them cry.
So that soup incident was the worst that I've seen Andrea just now. I'm very concerned.
See the stone set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your
I thought she was like joking at first.
I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate on a bed of
David Jones, you then read my unnecessary and uncomfortable super chat. I can usually tell when you're puffing up a guy being nice about his art, but will shit talk their work if they turn on you. You'd eviscerate Bosch. So you're saying Bosch's work is not good, and you think that I would say something about it if that were my opinion. So I don't think Bosch's work isn't good. Bosch has a kind of neo-primitive style. It's simplistic, but it's effective. It's all about storytelling. Um, Bosch is good at storytelling. I did. By the way, I don't. I'm trying to think of times when I've eviscerated artists just because they've disagreed with me. Artists that I don't think are very good. I don't think Dan Frag is very good. But I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel the need to come out and say that. You know what I mean? I don't feel the need to come out and be like, well, because he doesn't like me, I don't like his work. That's not been anything that I've really done regularly. But no, I actually have a lot of respect for the Bosch's work, and even if we had a problem, he and I would say like, hey, you're disloyal, you're an asshole. I wouldn't say. I would say I've been nice to you. How come you're treating me like this? I wouldn't say his work was bad. Texas Mofo said the exact thing about Narwhal. Yeah, I mean, where have I shit on Narwhal's art either? I've never said Narwhal is not a good artist, ever. I said that his style, all along, I've said his style is an acquired taste that is impressive to other artists, but is not appealing to the mainstream, right? But I mean, that's just the truth. I'm an artist. I have respect for what Narwhal can do. It's just that is Narwhal ever going to be a popular artist? No, he's not, because his style doesn't appeal to most people. Would look at his style and say, "What is this? It's just a bunch of lines. It doesn't look finished. It looks scribbly." So artists like that are not going to become mainstream, like popular mainstream artists. Davis Joy says, "You used to talk about how live and electric Narwhal's work is, but now you call it unfinished." Both of those things are true at the same time. Both of those things are true at the same time. And you could go back and you could look at me saying, boy, I'd really like to finish Narwhal's artwork. Narwhal doing layouts, me doing finishes over his artwork would be great. I'm not, I've never said anything bad about his work, but yeah, for mainstream audiences, his work looks unfinished. And he'll always have a problem with that until he makes his work cleaner, right? All that stuff. Lethal Diva says John has been shitting on Narwhal, not Ethan.
Playing right now on
I'm pretty consistent. If I don't like somebody's work, I'll kind of not say anything. Rob Hunter's work, for example, was a challenge for me because it didn't look like he drew it. At no point did I feel like Rob Hunter actually drew those pages. I don't know what that was. Was that AI? I have no idea. His artwork looked like Gene Ha's artwork, but I never really saw any evidence that Rob could draw like that. And there are a few times where I would see there's this one splash page of a girl crouched down with a gun and she had a skirt, and the rendering on that was just absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. But I just went, oh yeah, okay. You know. We went over Jimmy Rice's art. Remember the time I said redraw that girl's face? And we talked him through it. Just give me examples of people artists who I initially said were good artists. Not, don't bring me Eric July's writing, but artists who I initially said were great, and then they turned on me, and then I suddenly said their work was bad. I mean, there might be one, but I can't think of one right now. Crazy Cat says, would it be fair to say a 4-year-old could do what Narwhal does? No, it would not be fair to say a 4-year-old could do. There are isolated instances where you go, see this face? This looks like a 4-year-old drew this face. But that would be plucking a tiny little element of a completed finished drawing out of context. You know what I mean? And being unfair to it. PTP. Did I ever say PTP was good? PTP's work I always thought was awful. I always thought his work was awful. David L. Robin, Clouds Across the Sky. Thanks to the artist. I hope everyone is having a great day, except Dan Fraggett and Paul Revoche. They're a mess, like Jeb Bush. Hail CG, do more draw streams EVS. Thanks, David L. I will. Clouds Across the Sky, did you say? The Clouds Across the Moon, I think you mean. Yeah. Rini. Oh my God, I've only said nice things about Rini. You're thinking of John Malin again. I mean, Rini has done bad pieces, you know. Her Yellow Flash cover is terrible, but you know, mostly she's pretty consistently good. Divis Jolie says, my point is just how you talk around it and say vaguely kind but empty things. You never blatantly lie. Well, you think that that's like how I feel about Bosch, though. You're not correct, Divis Julius. When it comes to Dan Fragg's art, Dan is somebody who's like capable of doing decent things like now and then, but you know, it's like mostly it looks like I don't know, it's like silly or cartoony. And I say that as somebody drawing a bunch of mercenary Smurfs. He has drawn like really good things, I gotta be fair. But you know, like a lot of these artists that came from Extreme Studios, there's a certain kind of laziness also that comes with it in terms of like you know, what you only drawing what you absolutely have to draw on the page, leaving a lot of blank area. I saw a G.I. Joe cover he did for IDW that was like that. It was just like the double page spread. It was like a couple of little vehicles, couple of characters charging each other with a completely blank background. And, you know, it looked like a rush job. Maybe it was. PTP has 2 pieces in John's Vision too. I cringed. I don't think I ever purchased or published a PTP drawing. Did I? Did I ever buy a Cyber Frog from PTP? I know I purchased some Narwhal stuff. Shane Davis reminds me, you know, Narwhal I always thought was a really good colorist. So Shane did me this Cyberfrog cover, and I asked Narwhal to color it. And Shane was so insulted by that. Like, he's like, this looks like shit. And he said so, like on the live stream. And I think Narwhal heard him. So I had to get that recolored by Jason Wright. Oh, the Cyberfrog painting. But I didn't publish it. He did a great big Cyberfrog painting. It was like a frog that I think had some cyber on it. That wasn't bad, actually. That was like the best thing I think I've ever seen him do. But I think that's probably because all he did was draw a frog from a photograph and then put some cyber on it, cybernetics on it. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. I burned it. I put it in the fire pit outside. Cursed. It was cursed. Anything PTP is cursed. It went in the garbage. Except for a couple of comics that he did that I would review. Red marker review. It's still wild to me that guy was able to weasel his way to the big CG shows and he wasn't thrown out. He just quit. Yeah, it wasn't enough for him. Just being there and not being with the absolute best of the best. And the reason why he wasn't on Kings was just because he didn't really have a mainstream career. Yes, it is true. People were quick to remind me that he did do like a Turtles cover for IDW. He did a pinup for 30 Days of Night. He did a pinup for like Mega Man or something. He did a cover for Mega Man. And so, he's like, technically speaking, like I have worked for the mainstream and therefore I deserve to be with the Kings. But I don't know. I didn't think any of that counted. Flady says, Cure maybe someday. Can't wait until this cough completely goes away. It's like an itch in my chest now. Maybe someday for Rainbow the Brute, can we get a full 80s treatment? Pop-up books, color form, shrinky dinks, Mighty Men and Monsters type playset. Remember that? He says, I love Bosch's work. That sounds cool, man. Yeah, a lot of people really love Bosch's work. I understand, I'm not going to argue with people who say I don't like it because it's a matter of taste. And, Bosch's work is, it's like in the Mike Allred kind of school. So, there are people who don't like Mike Allred's artwork. It's like, I would call it like neo-primitive kind of comic book work, or like almost like golden age work, But yeah, I love it too. I'm surprised. I'm trying to think of like what I would do if Bosch betrayed me. I almost expect that he will. Like, I don't trust anyone anymore. He seems like a nice guy. He seems like he's here. At this point, if you've been here this long and participated and been active like this, it's really surprising when you leave. But Fragga did, so who knows? Fragga did, and he was like a personal friend. But like I said later, like when it comes to Fragga, I guess we were never really friends. I just knew him for a long time. I don't think I respected him. You know, and I didn't really hang out with him outside of conventions or anything. Never called him. Well, didn't call him in like 20 years. Used to talk to him all the time. You have to kind of like just guess. I don't know. If, you know, like who are people who you think are your friends? Are they really your friends? You know. You've got Vito. Ethan says Bob and Casey. That's good. Avenger 2 says you took up the nickname Caesar as parody, but it became unironically true. Do you ever cringe around March 15th now? No, it's like a holiday. Why should Bosch betray you? For what reason? He's mature enough and not an idiot, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I agree too. I think he understands. Bosch is someone who's actually been canceled too, and there aren't too many of us who have been. Like if you look at the Kings, there are a few of us that are blacklisted, but some of us are just like not really getting work anymore for whatever reason. I don't think Aaron Lepresti's blacklisted. I think that just the editors that used to hire him retired, and now there are new editors that have their young friends that they're hiring. That's kind of how it works in the industry. I don't think Aaron's been blacklisted, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever asked him. It's kind of like there's just a point where they stop giving you work. Um, like it's possible that Aaron could get work. Like he almost did, like a Dark Horse. Tony Watsuda says, as you get older, your mind susses out evil better. Yeah. So Bosch understands evil. Well, I mean, look. Paul Revoche is like 70. He thinks I'm evil. That just kills me. It makes me just go, why do I even bother? Like some asshole hits me up in my personal email. I want to tell you my story about why I'm a victim. I need your help, man. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. Well, this is who I am. Like, I worked in the mainstream. I'm a fan, man. I've been watching you. And I go, all right, yeah, I'll see what I can do for you, bring you on the show, introduce you to everybody. And then it's like I'm the bad guy. Like, why? What did I do? What did I do to you? I mean, even if you think that, like, first of all, it's like well known why I'm fighting with Eric July. But even if you think I failed at my core mission, or I'm not producing enough comics, that's why you hate me? Like, what the fuck? You're a failure frog. Okay, so you think I failed? Well, I mean, did I fail you? Like, you asked me for my help, and I was there for you. I didn't even know you, and I took you on. I failed you? It's just weird. What did I do to these these guys? What did I do to these nice people? really think they just get each other all wound up. I mean, I could tell you, like, you know, why I'm upset with Eric July. I've said that. I've explained it many times. What did I do to you? No, why are you upset with me? What did I do to you? Yeah, he called me he called me failure frog. He might have called me a fraud. I don't know. Failure frog. He says so fucking childish. That is retarded. That is retarded. um, did I get a coffee donation? I appreciate it. Thank you. China coffee again. Thanks for $10, Lika. Eisenbrecher Out of the Dark Falco cover. Really enjoying the draw streams with the right music. Yeah. Thank you. Man, come on. There we go. Thank you so much. The ankle biting and backstabbing in CG is insane. I find it hard to actually keep abreast with all of it. Crazy cat. EVS has an endless line of struggling comic book artists sending him the Princess Leia hologram message, except they ain't as cute as Carrie Fisher. That's literally true. Stan Labuda says, if anyone is not a failure, then it's you. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't know why people have such high expectations of me anyway. Like, why shouldn't I be a failure? I mean, if these people went through half of what I went through, they would have killed themselves by now. I know that to be true. I still get up every single day, and I draw, and I do my YouTube, and I take care of my family. Still here. Das mich. I love German. I wish I could speak it. I had 2 years of it in high school. TBHL blog says she's another super chat for ignoring here cough-eye donations. Hope she's getting rid of the cough soon. Hope he's getting rid of the cough soon. Nina, Castles in the Sand. Okay, thank you. Nina, Castles in the Sand. I see Haley N. Castles in the Sand. Nina. Hold on a second. I think this. Oh, god damn it. Is this what you meant?
Now that the light is fading, the shadows stretch across the space that held our love not long ago. The memories are breaking as I watch your footprints losing shape, and something in my heart grows cold. I guess I always knew there's a part of you that I could never save.
Andy Montemuro says, "Hey, at DC, wasn't it like this as well? Other artists plotting behind your back and backbiting you?" Yeah, it was a little bit. Yeah, that did occur. And I felt lucky for what I had, so I tried to take care of other people who were having trouble. Moose Bauman, for example, couldn't get work anymore. I advocated for him, much to the irritation of editorial. Said, please, we got to hire him. He's really good. And they said, we don't want to hire him. I advocated for Gail Simone. Nina Anything. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing called Castles in the Sand by Nina at all. I'll put on this. The artist says Bosch's strength is page design illustration. He's confident with use of black and white and symbolism. I will open a can of worms if I mention that one artist who drew My Girthy Stallions cover. Head wound, broken heart. I will open a can of worms if I mention that one artist who drew My Girthy Stallions cover. You mean Matt Barr? Oh, Matt Barr. Oh, are you saying Matt Barr like I used to like his work and then I said bad things about his work? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, that's a good example. Cannot deny it. Matt Barr was frustrating though. I actually thought he was a good artist and I hired him. And everything I hired him to do, he flopped at. I had to like just give him like kill fees. I mean, trying to get him to do the Fearsome logo was like a headache. I did a couple of Cyber Frogs, and it's like he's like, "Will you pay me for these?" And I was like, "Man, I don't want them." He's like, "Well, you can have them." So I got these Matt Barr Cyber Frogs in my Dropbox. I'll never use. Come on, you can make him a trading card or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like them. I don't know if I paid him for them. But it's like I thought he was good. Like I read Rock and Roll Ninja. The book gave me a headache. But I was really impressed with how full the panels were with information and detail. Full backgrounds. The characters were acting real well. It's just the book sucks so bad. It's really weird to like read a book called Rock and Roll Ninjas about four guys or whatever who go to Nam and become ninjas and rock stars. So it's just gay. But like I still don't know the names of any of the characters, and they didn't tell me that. Like if you read the book, you're not going to know what their names are. You should have to pay real close attention. But with something like the names of the characters, like I don't want to be spoon fed their names right at the outset. Hey Leroy. Hey Bob. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Crazy Cat says fire stream, eh? Sorry, are you being sarcastic? Yeah, I just kind of want to know like what their names are. But yeah, so that book gave me a headache. Like I read it and I thought it had some strengths, but I couldn't wait for it to be over. And I liked Matt Barr's artwork in it, I think. And then I hired him, and like he flopped at everything I gave him to do. I've never had that happen before, where like, well, one other time, the guy who did Dame Gang, he flopped too. I gave him Heather Swain to do. He drew about 10 pages. They were just unusable. I had to fire him, and he said, "Why?" And I said, "I'm paying you, but I got to let you go." He's like, "Well, you can at least tell me." And he forced me to tell everybody in public why I fired him. I said, I don't think you know how to draw. It's crazy. Like, I mean, I don't want to have to say that, but like, I'm asking you to draw things and you can't draw them. That's a real problem. You can draw women real well. But then if I ask you to draw like a Cherry Hill, New Jersey backyard patio with a grill and, all the things and a trampoline, you can't draw that. Like you can't draw that. Most artists can draw that. So I can't use you. The thing is when you're drawing your own book that you're writing, you can just give yourself things to draw that you know how to draw. You know, TBLH blog says, due to some excellent news today, he's getting another super chat as coffee doesn't make much sense. Play Lieback. Any song will suffice. Love that shit. All right. Thank you, TBHL blog. Okay. Just clicked one at random. Bay Mailer says, but now you're criticizing your boy Zach, not Matt Barr. Yeah, but I mean, you can look at Matt Barr's work. You can look at that horrible football Green Lantern cover that he did. You know what I mean? You can look at his horrible cover that he did for Yellow Flash. Shit sucks, man. The Stallions pinup he did for me isn't bad, but I can't use it, Will not be using it. Bar's art and the Rambo stuff was pretty bad too, says Wilberforce Wooster. Yeah, I mean, it's no offense. It's like this is how I felt when I was hiring him. Like, I liked some of the stuff that I saw he did, and then other stuff was just absolutely horrible. But the stuff he did for me was pretty much unusable. Bar's art reminds me of Carl Barks from 1940s Disney. Well, he'd probably really like to hear that. Wilberforce Wooster says, say hello to Well Red. He is crying. Hello, Well Red. I feel like I take notice of Well Red, when he shows up. CG King's topic should be newsworthy mummies. That's funny. No, I think it's going to be villainous acts again. Let's draw things that people might want to buy. I wonder how an effigy stream would do. String up a stuffed monkey with head bandages and burn it in your backyard. Oh, I don't know. But just make sure people know it's supposed to be Matt and not Eric. Oh, crazy cat. Mm. Matt can draw, says Nick Clark Art. He isn't bad. He just zooms in and over renders. The final product ends up messy and doesn't lead the eye through the contrasted details. He doesn't even know that is why. Hmm. I agree with that assessment. I never know. His Mighty Golden Patriot cover was a complete disaster. Couldn't make heads or tails. Yeah, it wasn't good. Matt was afraid to put his work out there with Stallions. He had to sabotage his role in the projects as Bane Mailer. That's an interesting theory. Even before like we were, I guess, enemies or whatever, he kept kind of retreating from the thing. He kept being like, forget it. I can't draw your horse book when you treat me this way. Or I can't remember what it was. It was like, all right. What the hell? Okay. It's weird behavior. Carmen Hart says, Ethan, I can't believe you didn't defend MJ sleeping in the same bed as boys. Oh, yeah. Man, I gotta tell Vito that what he needs to do is open a theme park in his backyard and just allow the children of the world for the people who think he's a pedophile, because then apparently you just love children. I got people going, well, if Michael Jackson was a pedophile, then why didn't he molest Macaulay Culkin? Okay. Here's why he didn't molest Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin's parents thought Macaulay Culkin was worth more, their kid was worth more than any weird payout or any kind of bribe that Michael Jackson might give them. See, the thing about Michael Jackson was he was a very smart predator. He didn't molest Macaulay Culkin or one of the Coreys because they were being watched over by, like hawks, by parents and Hollywood studios who considered them to be piggy banks, I should say. So you don't molest Macaulay Culkin. His parents will sue the piss out of you and win. They have resources and money, and Macaulay Culkin's worth a lot of money. But Michael clearly had a little crush on him and wanted to keep him around and definitely wanted to molest him, but knew that he couldn't. Michael Jackson, what he would do is he would find kids who had parents who he knew that he could charm, that he could give gifts to, that he could win their trust, that he could essentially groom. And once he had their trust, then he had their kids. Oh yeah, what is this? You like this? Oh, well, I bought you a car and a house, and then, come on now, let's all hang out. Oh, we love Michael Jackson. He's a family friend of mine. Yeah, he's a family friend. I'm a family friend of yours. Let your kitties stay with me. You guys get the fuck away. Go to the Grand Canyon. Go take a vacation somewhere. Go to Paris, but leave your little boys with me. And that's Michael Jackson picked targets who he knew were financially needy. Yeah, you go, well, they just wanted money. They sued him. Yeah, he picked his targets that way. Not because he thought they were going to sue him, but because he felt like he could manipulate them with um, worldly goods. He thought that, he could, that they'd be attracted to the materialism he could offer enough that he could essentially buy their kids from them. And that's what he did. That's what smart predators do. They pick their prey carefully. So Michael would never, sleep with Macaulay Culkin or fuck Macaulay Culkin or whatever, rape him because Macaulay's parents. Macaulay would tell somebody. Macaulay was just as famous at that point as Michael Jackson was. The artist says, I think Matt was jealous of Vito Riley Mint, although he was a fan of the biggest problem in the universe and sent super chats there. Ken Laszlo, hey guy. Okay. I know nobody wants to think about this stuff. I know it's painful, but man, I just watched the big documentary on YouTube about Gary Glitter. You know, baby, are you down here? Come sit. Here we go. Now you look good. Your hair looks nice. How do you feel? What did you fall asleep? Oh, okay. You must have just like put the soup somewhere to cook and then just like fell asleep sitting up waiting for it. No, you didn't, because it would have been melted. Thank God. That would have been a mess. You need to sleep at night. Like, you need to go sleep. Sleep a little better. Yeah. I see it. No, I see it happening. Yeah. I know. I watch it happen with you. But I mean, like, if you like got better sleep at night, I think you'd be better. I love you. Yeah, sorry. I told people about the soup. They were here when you came down and asked about the soup. So I had to tell them about what was going on with the soup. Yeah. Worried about you. I love you. Your mom slept well? Your mom said that you slept well. I just don't think you're sleeping at night. That's all. I think like you don't sleep well at night, and then you kind of fall asleep during the day. You kind of pass out. I'm concerned. Like if Ava goes to school and we don't have anything to do, you can just go to bed. The meds keep you up. Yeah. You just tell me what you need from me. Soup? That's what you need? Okay, I can get you soup. What? Yeah. What's up with that? I can't remember where it was. You woke up. You said you were at the dining room table. You got up and left. So you fell asleep at the dining room table and then woke up somewhere else. Did you sleepwalk and put the soup in the? No way. That makes more sense anyway. That makes sense. At least you didn't do that consciously. There was bread. You were breaking up bread. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, so you pulled bread, like you took that loaf and you pulled the bread out to make a bread bowl for your soup? Having adventures. We're having subconscious adventures here. Yeah. Okay, baby. You look good in tight black. You need a spanking? No? Come here. Come get it.
We are walking like in that Dolce Vita. This time we got it right. We're living like in a Dolce Vita.
Hmm.
Gonna dream tonight.
Yeah, she's talking about sleepwalking now.
We're dancing like in a Dolce Vita. With lots of music on.
I said, "You want a spanking?" And she said, "No," and then came over to get it. Yes, you do. Hey, Katie. We'll get through this. I always have hope. Like, I always hope that, Japan has that cure for Parkinson's. So what do we need to do? We need to rebuild dopamine receptors. I don't know. It just seems, when I say that aloud, it seems possible. It seems like something that medical science could figure out. How do we do it? How do we rebuild dopamine like receptors in your brain? Can we regrow them? There has to be a way. They have to figure it out. And that would cure Parkinson's. Yeah, they regrow teeth now. That's right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it just seems like when I say that, like, curing cancer is like seems kind of like hard to do, but how do we regenerate dopamine receptors? There's got to be a way. So I feel like the cure is imminent. Like, not just more medicine to control the symptoms, but like an actual reversal of Parkinson's. I think we can get there. Carbon Heart says stem cells is the answer. Maybe. Yeah, Kaylee said, I'm going to get Parkinson's. She said that to her mom while she was visiting because her father's father has it now. It's genetic, or it's hereditary, I mean. So now she's worried that she's going to get it too. Jesus. You're 19 years old. Don't worry about it. Oh, sorry. Can't see what I'm doing. This is the problem with doing the panel at the top of the page. um, Parkinson's in your 40s seems extremely rare, says well read. Yeah, it is. Early onset Parkinson's. It is rare. Michael J. Fox got it in his 20s. Tank Ferret says, Ethan, my son, Mini Tank, really loves your artwork. Hey, tell him hello. And thank you. Hello, Mini Tank. So if me, Shane, and John are like the founding members of Image, Todd, Rob, and Jim, who's who? Which one of us is which one? People talk about us and compare us to Image, contrast us with Image all the time. So if we were like that, like who would be who? Night Elf DK says, you are Eric Larson. Well, not Eric Larson. I meant Todd, Jim, and Rob. Steel Raid says, you're all Rob. Stop. It's going to hurt to make me laugh like that. Ethan, how do you deal with blue sketch lines? Do you have an older scanner that doesn't digitally pick them up, or do you erase them? They don't show up on my scanner. You got to switch it to black and white mode. Now, if your scanner is set in color mode, then you're going to pick up those blue lines. But if it's in black and white, it will not. So, you guys, are you paying attention to the Russell Brand gossip? Did you see Russell Brand on Piers Morgan? Do you think Russell Brand is going to jail? What do you think's going on there? Russell Brown found Jesus. That was convenient when he's facing rape charges. Yeah. Yeah, he just admitted to like fucking a 16-year-old girl when he was 30. General Matsuda says zero care. Russell Brand is part of the Tucker Candace Kelly cult. Christians are the nicest, most generous people on earth, but also get fooled really easily. Is Femussa supposed to be a Medusa stand-in? Says Joseph Hippolito. Yeah, she's a big fat Medusa Gorgon. She's a feminist Medusa. That's why she's Femussa. Yeah, JDA told me to get better at AI. And then I'd be able to do books as well as him. That was a really awesome thing for him to say. Shit. I'm drawing and I can't stay in frame, huh? Sorry about that, guys. I hold my breath when I'm drawing. Timothy Fitzgerald says, you missed my super chat the other day. I said, who says I want my super chat money going to an asshole like Paul Redouche? Well, yeah, like he thought that we should redistribute the super chat money. And it's like, I don't, super chat money isn't, unless it's like directed at you, unless somebody says, this is for Paul. Like, I don't know why you think like you're entitled to super chat money. Go start your own show. Weird. People just bless my life. These guys just come out of nowhere. I don't know who they are. They ask for my help, and then they just bless my life. Choosy beggars. Imagine like that, though. Seriously. I need your help. Help me. And then, like, 2 years later, his help isn't all it's cracked up to be. What the hell, man? Just leave me alone. Just go away. Get the ants.
feeling fine, but the strengths are vain, man. What a swine. So I called reception, but no avail. That's why I'm telling you this sorry tale. Bang! I said shut up. It went bang. I said rah. Well, I'm aware that the guy must do his work, but the poor driver man drove me berserk. He said, Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what you want? Once a lifetime, twice a day. If you don't work, you get no pay. I've been to the east, I've been to the west, where the girls are like most are the ones undressed. Well, how? Where do you be? I said, stay in the sun, cause I'm feeling me. I said, I got full of you and I'm feeling bad, but you're an ugly old pirate, ain't I glad? He said, Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what you want? He said, Captain. I said, what? 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 Oh! Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what? He said, Captain. I said, what you want? He said, Captain. I said, what? 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 Oh! So that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I'm on my own without you, and the charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. I don't wanna climb no mountain, I don't wanna swim no creek. All I ever want to do with you, honey, is dance cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want you to dance.
Oh, you think you wanted to be on Trash Cast, not Comics K Kinks? I don't think there's money in that for him there either, really. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. But not when you're 30. Like, if you're 30, let go of those 16-year-olds. I'm paying you to read my too long regular chat, says Timothy Fitzgerald. Okay. Oops. Paul begged you to be on Trashcast. He bristled at being on a legitimate Comicsgate show about comics with other professionals. Do you think so?
Little Diddy, Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland.
Man, I just miss these things.
Football star, Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog, outside the taste freeze. Diane sat on Jackie's lap, got his hands between her knees. Jackie say, hey Diane, let's run out behind the shade trees. Dribble off those body brooks, let me do what I please. Say, oh yeah, life goes on, long after the thrill of living is gone. Say, oh yeah, life goes on, long after the thrill of living is gone.
Man.
Strange lady, she
Yikes. I'll be right back. Living in a disco. Okay. Mustang Trainer says people are unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of ulterior motives. Do good anyway. Ain't that the truth? Well, I just want you guys to know that there were never any ulterior motives in ever helping any of these folks in Comicsgate. I meant exactly what I said to you guys about it. I meant that I was grateful for Cyberfrog's success. I was grateful to be able to continue working, and I felt like it was my karmic duty to help other people to succeed too. I might have failed. Like I might have, he might be right. Like maybe I'm frog failure or whatever because I didn't help everybody. But I honestly and sincerely, with all of my heart, wanted to help everyone. The people who were on the show. I had the best of intentions. So it's, difficult, kind of painful and weird when they turn on me like this. Mustang Trainer says, honestly, honesty and frankness make you vulnerable. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spent years building may be destroyed overnight. Build anyway. Okay. All right, let's see here. What are we doing? All right, so we need to do a panel. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is another movement panel. Mustang Trainer says people really need help, but may attack if you help them. Help people anyway. Give the world the best you have, and you'll get kicked in the teeth. Give the world the best you got anyway. Okay, that's encouraging. Oh God, it's allergies. Complete peace, known as paradoxical commandments. Paradoxical commandments. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Brayton, is he back? Excellent. Back to work. Oh. Oh. No, it's still the same cough. It's like from my cold, but it feels like allergies now. It's itchy. It's in my chest. Oh yeah, that's cool. You can never fail when you frog, says Queen Bee. Isn't that the truth? Fully rely on God. On God. Thank you, Queen Bee. It's great that you're here. It's great that Queen Bee is here. I like this idea here. So instead of like Gandalf, like no further, like Papa Smirk here being the last line to stop her, like you're not gonna go any further and get the orbs of power. Instead, he's gonna grab her tail. So here he is at the bottom here. He's gonna be holding her rattle tail and going and pulling her back, saying, "You're not going anywhere." Like he's the last line of defense, and he's holding her little. He's little and he's holding her tail, but he's a tough guy. And okay, that's perfect. So we got an angle like this, all right, up here. So she hasn't like. Okay, she's way far away. Blah 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 blah. Tail, tail, tail. He looks like a dick. I gotta be careful not to make that rattle look like a dick. But yeah, he's got the very tip of her tail, and he's just like, "You're not." He's like, "You're not going in there to get those orbs of power." Okay, and so that way she's not looking at him. She hasn't used her stare on him yet because her back is to him. All right. So then on the next page, like this, it's a nice hero shot of him like being brave as hell, grabbing that big rattle tail. And the next page, he turns and looks at him and turns him to stone and just falls over like a little statue. That is heroic. That is heroism. I like heroes. I mean, they're little. This is a little guy. These are little heroes. They're doing everything they can to stop this big fucking brute, brutess, bruta. And it comes down to that. It sounds like, yeah, it comes down to little Papa Smirk. Like, no, you can't go in there. I'll redraw this a little bit, but this is what I'm thinking. Because my thing is, like, if he's face to face with her, he would immediately turn to stone. So he's got to be behind her, and she's got to turn on him and use her death stare to make him turn into stone. Just a better bit of heroism. It's a better bit of, choreography. Better bit of choreography for us. Why is this guy calling his channel New Wave and he's playing Addicted to Love? That is not New Wave, my friend. Nice fucking try, but I'm on to you. I'm on to you. That ain't New Wave. I'll show you. Will I show you New Wave? No, but I will show you alternative. Let's go. Yeah, he becomes a garden gnome. See, it's important because, and we're gonna see Smerkette like in the shadows. We got to show Smerkette somewhere witnessing this. In fact, maybe she could be up here. Maybe this panel could be Smerkette seeing this go down. She's up here. She sees Femussa. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So she actually is up here. Now we've got Smerkette because yeah. So here's all of Rainbow the Brute so far. This is where we're at. So why do we need Smerkette? Well, because she's the one. She shows up and pleads her case. There she is. She pleads her case to Rainbow the Brute, like, please, you've got to help us. The power orbs, or the orbs of power, are gone, and Papa Smurf, he's been turned to stone by Femussa. And Rainbow just says something kind of like dismissive of her, and she starts to cry and runs away. So that's poor Smerkette. So she had to have witnessed it. She had to have seen it. We need to show that she actually saw the dramatic, awful thing happen. Ugh. Ah. Yeah. Okay. So that's a good place for that to be. Well, we got 221 people watching. Is Smerkette a feminist? Says the Beanpad. I wouldn't think so, no. The artist says, you're a Mother Teresa who wants to rescue every orphan artist rejected by the industry. The problem is, some of them never experienced what you did, but being spoiled brats demanding all the toys. Yeah. I think I'm finding that out. I think that's true. Oh, poor Smerkette. Thanks for the gifted memberships, the artist. Um, okay, I'm going to cut it off here for a little bit. I'll be back. Oh, maybe I won't be back. We got Kings tonight. All right, I'm gonna keep drawing, but I'm gonna turn the camera off. I just feel too sick. I don't feel good. So love you guys. I'll see you tonight on Kings.